sauce for you here. Louisiana Gold horseradish pepper sauce. And anybody that's seen my other videos, y'all saw that I did the wasabi one from these guys, and kind of curious to see what the difference is. There's a lot of times, from what I've gathered and reading different things, is wasabi oftentimes hides behind horseradish. But South Louisiana, cocktail sauce, and oftentimes it's basically just ketchup and horseradish, and I like it. So I'm curious to see what this stuff's got to offer. Stirring it up really nice and well.
I use the term stirring very liberally. And let's see what we got. A bit of a vinegar smell to it. A bit of a pepper smell to it. Not really any other kind of pungency to it, but let's see what's going on here. It doesn't use a little plastic stopper, so I don't have a stopper to take off to make it pour easy. So I gotta bang it up against the spoon a little bit. It'll come out. It's coming out very smooth and slowly. I'm wasting everybody's time. But alright, it's starting to come out a little bit better now. Anyway, very, got like a little more than half of the spoon here. Alright, come on. That's what she said. Alright.
Very clean looking sauce. There's nothing as far as chunks or anything in it. Let's see what we got. Only way to tell. Let's do it. Off the bat, salty. Salty with the back of the throat, having that low pH feel to it from the like vinegar. Kind of makes the taste buds wake up a little bit. You start salivating. There's a garlic aspect to it. Yeah, everything's toward the back of the mouth as far as flavor and everything. The salt was up front, but everything else is kind of like in the back of the mouth. There's a tanginess to it that's not from the vinegar. Let's see what it reads on the bottle here. It says, this sauce is the latest innovation in hot and spicy condiments, fusing the pungent flavor of horseradish with fine hot pepper sauce. It will invigorate and enliven the entire taste sensation with the spicy delights of hot peppers. And as any of their products go, it's brought to you by Bruce Foods Corporation, and they're based out of New Iberia, Louisiana, product of the U.S.A. You can reach them at www.brucefoods.com. I tried their wasabi one earlier, and it was one of the better tasting sauces I've ever had. I mean, it was it sat on the shelf for a long time, and my lazy ass just took a long time to get around to trying it out, and really wished that I tried it out earlier because it was fantastic. This is a good sauce, but it's missing a little bit of the heat profile and the flavor profile that I was kind of expecting, because a lot of times horseradish kind of hides in disguise as wasabi with a lot of different recipes. That actually tastes a little bit different. I think maybe the bottle sitting up and me shaking up a little bit, that first pour may have not done it justice. Still a bit of a saltiness to it, a bit of a vinegar thing to it, but now, yeah, I can taste the radish to it, the horseradish. Kind of like the way, I don't know if you're familiar with it or not, but like that tangy afterness that comes from like taking a good bite, like taking a nice bite out of a good Reuben. The dog decided to drink some water right now during this video, but that's fine. Let's go with the ingredients. The ingredients are peppers, corn syrup, vinegar, salt, mustard seed, natural flavor, contains canola oil, white wine, horseradish powder, xanthan gum, citric acid, tartaric acid, and spices. Once again, like I said, it comes from Bruce Foods, based out of New Iberia. Well, their general offices are New Iberia. I don't really know what that means, but you can get them at www.brucefoods.com. Heat profile. Let's see what we really got going on here. Not a very hot sauce. It don't hit you up front. It don't have much of an after effect. A nice warmth going on. Don't really don't really know what else to say about it, to be honest with you. It's smooth, and like I said, maybe I didn't shake it up properly from the first go, which means it may have been but now that it's got a little bit missing out of it, it shakes a lot better, and the consistency still looks the same as far as the texture of it and everything. It's a very smooth. There's no bits or pieces of anything in it. It's very, very smooth and relatively liquidy. Initial taste still salty, vinegary, with a strong feel of radish, kind of like coming toward the front as those other flavors kind of dissipate. And the pepper thing is kind of on the tongue. That's about it. The heat profile doesn't build. It's kind of where it's at right off the bat, and then just kind of sits there a little bit. It's a very tasty traditional sauce, and by traditional I mean, you know, peppers, salt, vinegar, you know, kind of that frame of mind. But the radish does give it some body, and I can taste it. Not so much up front, but more like a lingering taste, and then a bit of an aftertaste on the tail end. But it's not. It's a clean sauce in the aspect of, after about 10 or 15 seconds, your mouth's going to start salivating and stuff, and it kind of cleans the palate off, and the taste doesn't necessarily disappear, but what's left lingering is very pleasant. They don't go into what kind of peppers they used. There's a little bit of a smokiness to it, but not really too much. It's not like, obviously this is smoky, tasting or anything like that, but as far as traditional sauces go, I like this because it's got that little twist in it. And anyway, I think this would make, I know I always say this, it'd make a great wing sauce, but this really would make a good wing sauce. It doesn't say in the ingredients that it has any garlic in it, but there's like a garlic type of aftertaste to it. And what I mean by that is, like when you eat something that's got a lot of garlic in it, and then there's like that aftertaste in the background that just kind of like hangs around and makes you like want more of it. Kind of that kind of thing going on. But anyway, Louisiana Gold's horseradish pepper sauce. I hope you enjoyed the review. I enjoyed making it. Feel free to subscribe and comment. Anybody that's used this sauce or uses it on a regular basis, or even just used it once, tell me how you used it, and I will catch up with y'all later. Y'all have a good evening.